Okay, we're ready to go. I figure I'll show off what I need to get done. Pretty much I decided to give my character a nice little facial. Pretty much this is an old skull look that I usually wear with my males and females. I actually like how the scarring looks, because you can kind of make out the scarring a lot more. I didn't change the skin tone. I just put that little added feature on because I'm probably gonna not use the power armor as much. So let's go find Nick Valentine. And in the last couple videos, there was a terrible feedback. I didn't notice it until I watched one of them, and I figured out what it was. The connection wasn't complete or something. There was something wrong with my connection. I fixed feedback. So I apologize for that. Can't hear it until after it's recorded. I didn't want to go back into a previous save data, and as a matter of fact I couldn't go back because the way this game saves now in this way is weird. So survival, all you can do really is keep going forward. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep pushing on. Since I know where I'm going, I'm gonna take a different route. Kind of show you what else is in this area. Oh, I hate these freezes. See, they need to patch it to where you can distinguish friend from foe. This system doesn't work properly. Alright, that leads back closer to the city. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the spray and pray for a little bit. Or the Guardian. Yeah, the Guardian will do better. Yeah, you guys are almost always gonna get shot. Actually, let me see. Is the bank here? There it is. Alright. I told you about the bank. The Bridgeway Trust. I'm going to show you why you want to come here. It's right next to the Backstreet Apparel, so it's not that easy to miss if you go around in this area. But this bank is excellent. Now you can't pick the lock. You need to actually hack the terminal. Hopefully I'll do this in one. And the number of terminal entries are actually also determined by luck. Sometimes if your luck's high enough, you can knock out more than one wrong answer. I don't like leaving those up. It lets me see which ones I've taken out of the running, so I don't think they could give me too many more freebies. Okay, there's one more. I probably would have tried to guess that one, so yeah, there's one more freebie. Okay, so it's one of these containers.
Here we go.
There we go. And with that, voila! I like these security doors. I think they're really cool. I wish we could build these. And the vault opens inward, which is kind of weird. But once you get in here, pre-war money. Lots of pre-war money, but and gold. if you want the gold bars. This door just slammed shut, but don't worry, you can get back out. It's not a perma thing. But all of these lock boxes have some goodies in them. So let's see what kind of goodies we got in this one.
Got it.
Look at that. Tons of ammo, bottle caps, fusion cells, and the pre-war money. And you want... Really, I'd say you want all of it. It's all worth taking, because you can sell the rest of it in Diamond City.
That's it.
And this is not a one and done. This place restocks once every 2 to 3 weeks. Once every 2, the average. I don't know how long it is in survival, but if you come back here in about a week or even a month, it restocks. And I always recommend taking something from around the area. But once you hack it the first time, you don't have to hack it again. But these do relock, and you usually know when they're relocked.
That's it.
Look at that. And if you have added bonus of Scrounger, you'll find even more ammo than this in these cases. These are just
nice.
You have to be pretty high in those two, in lockpicking and in hacker. But once you get in, it's worth it. You don't even really have to be maxed out in lockpicking. You can always just get what you can take at that time in that current level. I don't know why I took that gun, but okay. And there's kind of no difference between the master ones and the rest of them. Boy, there are a lot of shotgun shells in this place. This was worth the trip.
Sweet.
Oh, some 308s. Those will come in handy. Well, not really. I'm gonna be switching to a much better gun, because I'm gonna be taking my new Gauss rifle out for a spin. I won't be doing that until we get Nick and we get that side quest. Alright, that's the end of that one. There's also this one down here, don't forget about it. Bottle caps, 45s, pre-war money. And the pre-war money, a lot of people just dump it into a settlement. Don't. Pre-war money's just as good as any other currency. It's just not as... It's just a little rarer. But you can get off pretty well. I mean, each single individual stack of pre-war money is worth $8. So that's almost, looking at that alone, that's almost 160 bottle caps right there. So it adds up. And this place is the single greatest source of pre-war money that I know of.
Nice.
And it's worth it. Yeah, look at that. Now, of course, if your barter skills aren't high enough, you might not get that amount, but it's worth trying. Even so, even if you don't, it's free money. I love having an unbreakable lockpick. You can fail so many times. Come on. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have a low inventory, you can really raid this place. Did I leave any shells? Sometimes I forget. Alright. Like I said, with Scrounger, you'd really clean up with the cap collector and the Scrounger. And that's the other thing. There's bottle caps in all of these on top of the pre-war money. So you're making money on top of money in each little box.
Nice.
And And look at that. This trip basically just paid for itself. Yeah, this is $282 in caps. I mean, 282 pre-war cash, which times that by 8, you can do the math. I ain't doing it. It's probably somewhere between 3,000, somewhere around there, maybe about 3,000 caps. Probably less, probably somewhere around there though. So now that you've seen what the bank can give you, it's time to go to rescue Nick Valentine, and I'll show a little Easter egg on the way because it's right next to it. I'll also pick up another magazine because there's a magazine there. And oh, is it morning or is it night? Oh, it's gonna be nighttime. Alright. It doesn't stop me from doing this, it just changes the rules a bit. Yeah, I'll switch it back. Yeah, look at that. I even got more. I have plenty of ammo now to work this gun. This gun was worth every dime to put into, because I took out a Raider and got this thing. Raider or Superman? I don't remember. I really wish I remember where Hubris Comics was. I think it's... No, I don't... It might be up that street. I'll have to go there eventually. Because it's got one of my favorite outfits and it's got some of my favorite stuff. Ah, here we are. And this is perfect. Boston Common. We'll be back here in a minute. First, I'd rather take care of a little swan. And there's a Grognak the Barbarian. There we go. Now I have better stuff. And there he is, Swan. Oh, you fooled me the first time. Not today. Of course, he always looked a little bigger. And Swan is packing the Furious Power Fist. This is a good melee weapon for if you want to use a Power Fist. It's the best choice, really. Combat armor, fusion cells, Swan boat fragments. They don't weigh anything, so I'm going to take them. Okay. So that was Swan, a secret super mutant behemoth boss. And over here, for those television buffs, you probably know what this is. You go down the stairs, and Boston buffs. Welcome to Prost Bar, which is actually, I want to say German. I'm probably wrong. I might be right. For cheers. This was the one Easter egg I wanted in Fallout 4 when I found out it was Boston. This was it. And this is by far my favorite place in the whole damn game. I love it. Because I loved the show growing up. It was funny. And everybody's here. Here's Fraser at the end of the bar. This could be Sam or Woody. This probably is Carla. This is that one guy, I'm trying to remember his name. They even have the Indian, but they didn't have the Indian model, so they put this guy. The stairs leading up are totaled. This is probably Sam and Diana, or Rebecca, one of the two. See, can I steal the money? And of course, these two would never leave the bar. Here is Cliff. And I'm forgetting his name. I'm a little tired. Norm. There's Cliff and Norm, sitting at the bar, giving their little witty banter. I've completely raided this place a million times, but I try and make sure I never touch the corpses because it's absolutely awesome. there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. And they got the bathroom back here. I mean, it's like playing on the set, really. It would have been cool if maybe there was a ghoul bartender that could sell stuff. That would have been neat. The game room, which was kind of off and on seen in the show. And they even have Sam's office. A steamer trunk. I wonder what's in here. I actually really wonder what's in here. I think it's just junk. 308s, nice, 45s. Plasma mines, pre-war money. More pre-war money, there we go. And it's got the couch, the desk, the little office that's been completely totaled. Now, one of the cool things that's here though, that I really like, good cup of Nuka-Cola, some bottle caps. You can get some baseball grenades, which got the glove up here, which of course if you know the show, Sam was a ex-baseball player who owned the bar. And we got another safe on the floor. Let's see what's in here.
Sweet.
Ooh, didn't really strike out pretty good here. So yeah, this is Fallout's equivalent of Cheers, and I couldn't be happier. I really wish I remember the name. So yeah, we'll leave the gang alone, go back to what we were doing, which is saving Nick's ass. And Nick's right over, he's a subway station away, so we didn't really miss much. It was on the way. Nah, but yeah, that was the #1 thing I wanted in Fallout 4. Like, please, 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 let them put Cheers in the game, cause it was the one. It's like the holy grail of things that could be hidden in Fallout 4, and I spent hours looking for it. I went all through downtown. I slayed everything that was in my way just to find this bar, and I finally found it. I remember finding it and I was like, holy shit, this is it. The second I found these stairs and I saw the door, I knew this was it. And I'd already gone through this area. I just didn't look here thoroughly enough. So if you ever want to see the gang, just go from the gazebo, head through there, you'll see the railing, and head on downstairs to the place where everyone knows your name. Though they probably won't say it because they're all dead. And the Park Street Station, alright. So we gotta go through Vault 114, the unfinished vault. This won't be hard, considering what we went through with the Mechanist lair. This is gonna be a cakewalk. The Mechanist lair would have been a cakewalk if it hadn't been for, I think the game might have froze. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it froze. Ah, hell. Well, this one was short, and I'm not gonna put everybody through that crap again. So I'll see you back